So it's been some time since my last guide, and I decided to make a new one. In this guide, I'm going to go through Piranha Plant's moveset and provide information on proper usage and common combos. Plant's neutral air is a great combo starter. It's quick, can lead into multiple follow-ups like Nair to up tilt, Nair to jab, Nair to grab, and Nair to F tilt. Also, Nair will always launch your opponent forward, so this will make it easier to attempt a follow-up or use it to gain stage control.
Also, another great use for Nair is for edge guarding. Using Nair as an edge guard is highly effective and can usually take stocks consistently. Another positive thing about Nair as well is to use it out of shield, so it's a great defensive option to punish someone attacking your shield. Lastly, at later percents, Nair can be used as kill setups, and I'll expand on that a little bit later on in the video, in the kill confirm section of the guide. Yeah.
Forward air. Combo wise, you can typically follow up with a fair after a down throw, a down tilt, and an up air. It's not a move that can chain together like other characters' forward airs. Plant isn't one of those characters. Another excellent usage for it is an edge guarding tool. Due to its wide range, Plant can often use forward air to wall other players out. Back air is Plant's best aerial for taking stocks. It's a slow move, but has a lot of raw power, which makes retreating back airs in neutral effective, especially when an opponent is at kill percent. It will take stocks when used against heavyweights at around 107%,
Lightweights around 88%, and midweights around 93%.
It also excels at stage spiking. If an opponent recovers below the stage, back air can be used to catch the recovery. So for opponents who doesn't tech those, it's a pretty good tool. Down air is kind of an odd spike. Because the hitbox for the pod is so small, it can be pretty hard to aim. Unfortunately, Plant wasn't gifted a giant down air like Rob and Ivysaur, so yeah. The aerial comes out pretty quickly, and the sweet spot is at the bottom of the pod. The side hitboxes will send the characters in a horizontal direction, depending on which side was used. Up air is a great move for juggling an opponent and pressuring from below. When spaced properly, up air can be used on grounded opponents. Do so will lead into various combos and follow-ups, like up air to back air, up air to up air, up air to neutral B, and up air to neutral air. So be aware that you have to be on top of your opponent when using up air, which makes hitting small characters like Pichu almost impossible. So this will make the move very unsafe. So it's best to use to punish someone for using a leg move. Alright, so this move's amazing. It's Plant's best option for edge guarding, and it's ridiculously fun. By using it to place a hitbox in the path of an opponent's recovery, it allows Plant to frame trap another player without launching the spike ball. It can be used below in front of the edge. It can be used to intercept players trying to recover to the stage. In some matchups, it can be used to trade with recoveries and ledge attacks. When using the ball as a projectile, there's a few things to also consider.
When Plant launches the ball at its maximum height, or as it's being lowered,
the ball will be thrown at a shorter distance.
and
When Plant launches the ball as it's going up, its launch distance is increased.
also
The hitbox is still active for a short period after hitting the ground. This can allow a player to two-frame an opponent, or catch someone dropping their shield too early. Plant's side special is really cool and unique. This move doesn't have any hitboxes, but can deal a lot of damage and is a great move to apply shield pressure. Use Poison Breath in combination with a grab to trap your opponent in the mist. Doing so will help build up damage, and if possible, and if close enough, you might be able to do an up throw for a kill. Also, this combo is a bit of a gimmick now, but you can use the mist to conceal yourself and surprise your opponent. So up special is quite possibly the best recovery in the game. Kind of close to it, but it's pretty good. It's because of this move that Plant main should really focus on edge guarding, because this move can basically help a player recover from almost anywhere. You will get spiked if the opponent spaces their spike properly, as the petals are the only hitbox a part of this recovery. If you want to style, you can use up B to carry an opponent to the blast zone. So if you want to earn some style points at your local, keep an eye out for an opportunity to do so. Down special is a very powerful move, and it can add a lot of pressure, if it's aimed well enough. This move has super armor during the charge, and the head is intangible when launched, so you can use it to trade with an opponent hitbox. Also, when you use it in the air, your airspeed lowers, so you can effectively use down B to edgeguard. Lastly, you can take advantage of the move's invulnerability and super armor to defend yourself from being edgeguarded. So, Plant's grab game. Forward and back throw are good to use to force your opponent off stage and allow yourself to gain stage control to begin edgeguarding. These throws should be your go-to throws in neutral if you grab an opponent close to the ledge. Down throw is Plant's only grab that can lead into a follow-up. So typically you can follow up with a forward air and up air. Lastly, Plant's up throw is a kill throw. It can kill lightweights at around 146%, midweights at around 162%, and heavyweights at around 174%. You can use up throw in combination with Poison Breath to rack up damage and score stock, so keep that in mind in neutral. Dash attack. This move doesn't lead into anything, but it does launch an opponent a fair distance. Look to use it to propel a player off stage, as it'll give you an opportunity to edgeguard. And another usage for it is for tech chases, as it's a quick move and can cover a good distance. Up tilt's a great move as a combo starter. If you're close enough to a grounded opponent, you can use it to start a combo. Be wary though, doing this is not safe on shield and may not connect on smaller characters. On a positive note, it's also a great move to use as an anti-air tool. So in situations where an opponent jumps a lot, getting underneath them to use up tilt is a great way to punish a jumping habit. Down tilt is a quick move that propels an opponent in the air. It can lead into side tilt at low percents, it can lead into a nair at mid percents, and it can lead into a fair from low to mid percents. Side tilt is a quick and powerful get off B move. This is a good option to use on opponents who spot dodge a lot. It also has a lot of knockback on it. In the right position, it can take stocks, or it can propel an opponent off stage to allow yourself to gain stage control and begin edgeguarding. Up smash is a very strong move. If the hitbox is active, Plant's head is intangible. With that being said, the intangibility makes this move a very good anti-air tool, which can allow you to take stocks by reading an opponent's aerials and jumps. It also has hitboxes on both sides of the plant, so it is possible to hit grounded opponents if they are close enough. Plant's down smash is its fastest smash attack. Due to the angle of its hitbox, it is possible to two-frame opponents when timed correctly. Forward smash is a very powerful move. Plant's head is intangible if the hitbox is active. It also has a sweet spot, which allows Plant to kill early. Primarily use this move to trade with your opponent by using its intangibility on a read basis. It is very laggy though, so being predictable and using it over and over is, bad. Don't do that. So, kill confirms. Piranha Plant has a handful of confirms, so here's a list of combos that will lead into taking an opponent's stock. For heavy, middle, and lightweights, hitting them with the third and fourth hit of Nair will lead into up smash. For smaller lightweights like Pichu, hitting them with the first hit of Nair will lead into up tilt, and it only works if they are propelled upwards. Lastly, for balloon weights like Pichu and Jigs, Dare to up smash will work. So all in all, Piranha Plant is a very cool and unique character who excels at edge guarding and frame trapping. I highly recommend playing Plant to the players who like playing characters that are unique or rely more on outthinking an opponent and edge guarding. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please feel free to sub, like, and comment. See ya!